Hey, what's going on? Just wanted to show you another gameplay video I have of Norsca up against the Border Princes in a, what is it, 3v1 match-off, because I've got one army here led by, what's his name, Azrik the Maze Keeper. He's like the other wolf chicken, as I like to call him. And then I've just got like a garrison and like a single chariot, it looks like. Oh, this guy, what's that big shield he's got there? Is that my commander? Yeah, it's one of my commanders. And then facing up against the Border Princes, who, and as you can tell, my forces are already pretty beat up from another battle that I've had. So I've got this weird formation going on, and I'm already 600 troops down before the battle's even started. And look how low my Frostworm is, and that's the Cold Voider to the Regiment of Renown, or the Beast one, whichever one it is. This guy, I think, is going to be a real MVP. He's absolute beast. He's not easy to kill either. But we'll see how we go. Considering how many troops they have, look at all this. All these Pistoliers, Outriders, Empire Knights, Halberds, all these handgunners. Look at these rows of handgunners. Like 6 rows of handgunners. I'm gonna try and dodge their spells. I don't even know if you can dodge those spells. Of course, they got artillery. Actually, I got some wolves deployed in the forest over here. Hopefully, they won't see them. Just got this weird formation because I'm trying to hide desperately in the forest here, so the arty doesn't just nail me. I think I'm trying to cast some spells and just kite them around or something with my commander here. Yeah, I'm casting the Fate of Buna on those troops over there, just to weaken up those great swords, because I know that they're going to have a lot of killing power when the frontline engagement gets in the way. So it's usual that they aren't going to be waiting for their other troops, which is fortunate for me. They're more just sitting there on vacation. And they've got these other troops moving up at a very slow pace, but they've got a lot of heroic units moving up as well, who are going to be a bit of a nightmare to bring down. I think I'm pulling my chariot in on the opposite flank, but just trying to put pressure on them from multiple sides here. Get my Royal Horsemen to do a flyby, and I think I'm going to loop around, try and hit that mortar team. Oh, this commander over here is just going to get pounded by those handgunner fire, so he needs to get out of there. Fortunately, that's less fire coming in on my Greater Demon of Zinchi. He's a Greater Demon, right? Just going to pull him back. He's so darn tough. He's only got 30 armor, but I think he's got like 70% resist or something like that. Missiles, yeah, 70% resist to missile. They will be whittling him down quite a bit, because their generals in there now. Frontline engagements underway there. And these Marauders should, I don't know if they'll beat those halberds, I don't think so. But another Fate of Buna going down, just weaken those greatswords as much as possible before the engagement takes place. And then I'm trying to shut down their artillery over here. What's that buff going off? Having sort of ruin on the Empire troops. And those Marauders are just going to get messed up there, but at least they shut down their artillery. And I got a couple mammoths up here, which should be helping quite a bit. Some of those Empire Knights, I think we should be able to fend them off. They're going to do some cycle charge, so I'm going to try and nail them. Look how low those greatswords are just by spamming that Fate of Buna on them. Be fighting these Marauders, they should do quite well against them. They just don't have the best armor piercing. Oh, and they're just trolling me here, just sitting there, just shooting point blank shots, because I know if they charge them, I'll just never catch these guys. They're just trolling me, but I can hunt them down with this guy, who's fast as he goes, 68 speed, so he can catch some of them. They're not paying attention. He's already winded though. Just using them to try and screen out some of those units. The rest of my units try and hide in the forest from all those handgunners. So I'm going to bring over some skin wolves. Oh, I must have had them hidden in here before. Just try and take down those Empire Knights, I believe, or just to get a rear charge into these guys. See what I do with them. Oh, they're just going to chew through those halberdiers. And then I just send them on the Empire Knights, their anti-large bonus. They should do quite well against them. And I missed skin wolves. And then I need to be really careful here because he's starting to get isolated. His Fate of Venus is doing really well, but so much withering fire is eventually going to take its toll on the on good old Azrik here. Is it Azrik or Azrik? Azrik. These Marauders are only doing as well as they are because of that great swords are so beat up. So trying to goon down the commander here with all those skin wolves. What's all that fire coming in? It's that grenade launchers? Those grenade launchers just hammering my troops. That should do quite well too because I don't know if they do. Does that do fire damage? It makes sense. Grenade launchers did do fire damage. Explosive damage, I think that counts. But we just got a lot of our more healthier troops just hiding on the hill here, so our weaker troops take all the brunt of the assault, the initial engagement. Azrik still beating down on some of those Empire Knights. Seem to be going well for us on the right flank. And with the Horse Masters in the back here, we got them sending after these artillery. Just so to make sure they don't push up and then we can look around and do whatever we want with them after that. But they're still moving. They're not even in a hurry to get there, but our front line is pretty beat up. Send some wolves in to try and hunt down a lot of those the handgunners, and they should do quite well against them. And the law goes down, he's just getting beaten down by all those Icewind Marauders and Skin Wolves. And now I'm setting up the monstrous units. I just need to be careful that they don't send them out there and they get shot down from all sides. Azrik's still beating down on these Empire Knights, not letting them get away. Don't want to be getting any cycle charge of the Frostworm coming in now to imbue that slow aura just to make sure they don't want them getting out of there. Another spell going down. What's this? This says Guardian, 36% resist. What's that? Yeah, it's hunting down those handgunners. We can't let them get away. We don't want to get isolated. That's the most important thing. We've beaten down another one of their generals. They're going to have leadership heroes issues if we take down those generals. But we've still got like 4 more heroes in the field. There's like an Empire Captain, 2 more Empire Captains, another general, and I think the Bright Wizard is still up somewhere. Yeah, there he is.
Is that all you got?
So we're just trying to beat down those heroic units. Not overextend ourselves here because they want us to come out and get separated. So we get surrounded from all sides, which is what's happening to these Skin Wolves right here. They're just getting shot from all sides. So they're going to have to be really careful about that. And they still got a decent amount of, what are these? More Outriders grenade launchers. Those guys are going to be really tough. They're like 5 more units of them coming up. Jeez. Alright, so I think we're going to pull back over the hill here, try and get cover in those trees. We really don't want to get spread out around there. And then Azrik's going to keep chasing down. He's the only thing that I really have that can catch those Outriders, so he's just going to be flying after them. That's great swords. And he can just, he's got such high mass, he can just push through whatever he wants to, which is great. So see all these fire coming in, I'm going to have to pull back those monstrous units. I really don't want to get cut off and surrounded from all sides there, especially with more units coming in. And then Azrik's just going to hold the line here against those Outriders, which is good enough for him. And they do have units shooting at the back, on top of here, so I don't know if those guys throwing spears are going to do a decent amount of damage, but we're doing something. And then Azrik's starting to get really low. The commander's starting to hit on him, so you've got to pull him out of there. If I lose him, I'm going to have some serious commander issues, leadership issues. See, they're doing that thing, they're just running away now, so it's going to be really hard for me to chase them down. Fortunately, I do have the Ice Wolves, which should be able to do quite well against them. And I'm just being really careful not to overextend myself. I can fall back onto this hill, those handgunners won't be able to shoot me. So we can really control the pace of the battle. And look at look at Azrik with his 234 health left now. She's using all my monstrous units to try and shield this retreat. Oh, those great swords are just going to chew through those wolves like there's nobody business though. It's just to make sure I don't lose my commander. I can't let him go down. I wonder if these Skin Wolves can catch those guys. Might be able to. catch those Outriders, that'll be really good for me.
Orders accepted.
Oh my goodness, my war mammoths are just getting pounded from all sides. So there's handgunners. Just look how many of them they have. He's gonna rout. The other monsters are gonna start to rout soon enough. Bounce power still not in my favor. We've already lost about 1,000 units now. So my monster's really low now. Where's my commando? So low, 226 HP. The Marauder Chieftain's not going to be able to do too much. Fortunately, I do still have those healthy units hiding under the hill, and I think I'm going to start pulling up now. But they're all spreading out in different locations. They're trying to spread me out, which I really don't want. Who's this? Yeah, my other commander is just getting absolutely gunned down. Pulling out now. That war mammoth's starting to get quite low as well. He's surrounded by halberds. Oh, that's not good. That's not the place he wants to be. My commander's still hiding back here with 200 health left. You see, they got me kind of where they want me right now, shooting me from all sides. But I'm trying to do a Zerg rush and, you know, just wear them down. But I'm just taking so many casualties from all sides. They're just shooting into me. And my monsters are getting beaten down. And how are those marauders going in the back? I think I've shut down the last of their artillery pieces, which is quite good. Who's this? One of their guys is shattered. Chasing down some of these Outriders with those wolves. I think they can catch them, but they're not gonna go for it. Oh, that Frostworm really needs to watch out. He's so darn low. Yeah, we're gonna get a pretty decent mass rout soon if we keep up all this fire coming in on us. So Azrik's gonna come out of the forest on those Outriders and not even gonna see him, and he's just gonna start beating down on them again. But oh my goodness, he's so weak. 180 health now. Oh, and this beast has come back in, the War Mammoth, so low as well. The dragon is going to go down. Well, the Frostworm is going to go down to the Empire Captain. It's quite unfortunate. The Giant's really low. He's going to rout those guys off. He's got 100 health left, and he breaks those what are they called? Those Outriders, and we've got the other Mammoth coming back, who's also really low. All our units are just so weak right now, and they just have so much handgunner fire coming in. I think we're going to get a pretty decent mass rout from this big blob of Norsca units we've got in the middle there. And then Azrik coming in here with this 100 health left. He really needs to watch out. Skin Wolves starting to chase down. What are we chasing down? The Lords there, it looks like. This Fenrir are going to get beaten down quite well. Here comes Azrik, 108 HP left now. Goodness. He's still fending off because of that terror. The fear and terror that he caused just keeps routing them. Which is so fortunate for us. This other War Mammoth, 700 health left, starting to get hit by those handgunners. And we have these Marauder Horsemen chasing down those grenade launchers. We don't want those grenade launchers, can absolutely shred what little remains of our troops. Where's Azrik? Azrik's there, 108 HP left. Just hitting into these handgunners. They got a nice rear charge from the Pistoliers into our are they Chaos Marauders? Yeah, into our Marauders there. The only reason he's staying alive now is because of the terror that he's causing. They just keep running away. We are going to take out one of their Lords there. He's going to be taken down by just Marauders with great weapons, it looks like. They still have quite a decent amount left. Our other commanders chasing down some more Outriders. We cannot let those grenade launchers be shooting into us at all. Now we've got 66 health left with Azrik. Oh, and he's just chasing down these handgunners. Just not letting them regroup. That terror-causing beast. It's just a monster. Alright, what have we got here? Our War Mammoth is looks like he's shattered there. Not dead, but shattered. We've got a big death blob here. Commander's getting shot. It doesn't look like he realizes what's going on. dangerous beast, Azrik. This grenade launchers are just being a nightmare. I don't think I have anything left that can really catch them on the field. I have another mammoth up, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, here's my other mammoth. He's got what, 700 health left, so he's weak. And those Norsca are going to do quite a good job of chasing down those handgunners. I got my nice little death blob here. They're just so weak. Those grenade launchers can just get like a whopping number of kills if they start laying down on them. And my giant just beating down on those heroic units. Stomp those outriders that try and mess with us. Marauder Horsemaster has been doing nice for me around the back lines, just harassing and taking out their artillery. Start getting some more volleys off on him. It's the commander back with 34 health now on Azrik. He's so low, but he's just been doing absolute work for me. Keep him alive at all costs. I'm going to get a massive rout with all these weak units if I lose him. Skin Wolves chasing down these outriders quite promptly. I still have quite a few units of healthy handgunners running around. And those good thing about those Norscan Ice Wolves is that slowing effect they cause. So if I do manage to catch those outriders, they're done. They can't get away after that. And so we're pulling Azrik around here with his mere 34 HP. He still wants to go in. He's still confident. Wow. Actually, is he? He's unbreakable. That's why he's so confident. But he's not going to have any of it. He's just going to fight till the bitter end. Doesn't matter. And then what else have we got coming in here? It looks like we're going to see a mass rout from the enemy troops now as I hunt down the last of those handgunners, and those outriders just get caught out by those Norscan Ice Wolves. But man, freaking Azrik running around. Look at him. 154 kills. Which isn't like a whole lot, but this fear and terror that he caused, and only has 34 health left. I honestly can't believe that he just didn't go down, and look at how low all of my troops are at the end of this battle. This was ended up being a 3v1, I think. So, wow. Just did absolute work for me. GG. And then just look how destroyed all my troops were at the end. I ended up by losing the Frostworm then. Giants did kills, the Mammoths did heaps of kills. Those Norscan Ice Wolves are just absolutely fantastic in this matchup. Reinforcing armies really didn't do a whole lot. It was those handgunners really chewing through my troops that I didn't really have an answer for. And even though I was doing the Fate of Buna on those greatswords, I still got so many kills. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed that one. See you next time.